Hello, hello! Greetings and salutations, folks. This is Lord Ryan here, and today we are back for more Zenless Zone Zero. I have to apologize for not uploading anything within the 2 weeks or so, because, oh, what the hell, I'm sharing it anyway. I injured my foot earlier, and I wasn't really in the mood to do anything but try to get my foot healed. So, there's that. I'm still alive. You guys can't get rid of me that easily. Yeah, I haven't really uploaded anything since. I've been trying to do some stuff behind stuff, still trying to pre-record stuff when I'm not in pain. But other than that, yeah, the last minute stuff to try to get 2.0 stuff for Yi Xuan, if I'm pronouncing her name right. I completely messed up her element. I thought she was a physical character. No, she's an ether based. It's like, oh shit. So we're gonna have to do some grinding on for that. But I do want to get some of the events out of the way, because I've been waiting this off for a while, and they end like in a couple days. So there's that. On another note, I did get
This is the path I follow.
Mr. Vlad's
Forgive me
W engine,
stealing
so
the
he's
moonlight.
broken. At least at E0. I haven't even looked at this thing yet, and as crazy as he is. Yeah, E0, he's already pretty terrifying. For those who want to know the statistics, there you go. That's what I got. Yeah. It could be better, since re-rolling, not re-rolling, but free farming stats is going to be a pain. But yeah. But yeah,
I wish you a fabulous
we will diverge to that no longer. We have events to do, and I'll probably do some grinding. In fact, let me see here. We got a shit ton of stuff to do, so, well, not really a shit ton of stuff to do. But, and depending on if I finish this fast enough, I could probably do a secondary stream for something else. Since no stress day for me. Because I learned out the hard way. I hate the new area for Sin Duality. I hate the new areas. At least the southern part. I haven't been to the mines yet. So there's that. I already did my dailies off before I did this, so there's that. So we can try to grind here. Now I believe when 2.0 gets out, we'll have new discs to use. So there will be no point in farming those, but we can pre-farm the chips though, because I think, let me cheat really quickly here, because I totally did not prep this very quickly at all, and I am totally not cheating whatsoever, not one bit. I think is she a stun? I'm not too sure. I know that they're saying that she plays like Miyabi, that she does like a different like debuff similar to her frostbite thing. Sorry, I'm kind of cheating here. So yeah, ether based. Yeah, so she's an entirely different class, so we can't even farm those things, so that's kind of pointless. But we can farm her ether chips though, and I think I got plenty of the stuff. If I look at the thing real quick, yeah, we need like 200 more of those, so we can always farm for that. Ether chips, I could probably do that on my own time, but I'm most likely just need to get more of these. But it's going to be kind of hard to get her built up right from the get-go, since that requires stuff that we don't have. So, but yes, onwards. Before we start the events, I want to try to do this real quick. I'm not having a money issue this time, so we're good on money, because I overgrinded for Vivian, and I think I got too much money. So we can probably, you know what? Hold up. That's about what? 20 each. Versus, yeah, it's about the same. Okay. Double. They're both doubled, so probably make. I need to look at that cheat sheet again. Sorry. I was like, wait a minute. Hold up. Hold on, just a second. Yeah, you need 250 of those, so it's probably better just to grind the agent stuff here, and plus we could show off the ice team here. Yeah, there we go. The ice team. But yes, for those in the future watching this now or never or whatever, how y'all doing?
It's over. At your service. Get lost.
I'm here. Here? The truth is a beloved fairy tale.
The light is but one step away. Take this.
Ow. Good dodge in time.
Miraculous moment.
Not as fast as I was hoping for.
Vanish.
Yeah, a little bit slower than last time.
Don't mess up my
Because
man.
I think I did under at least a minute 20. I think we're thinking longer than that. And we got hit a couple times,
The end is nigh.
And Hugo is always fucking stylish when he does his wipeout. Just using skill is just, yeah, it's just swag. Told you I need him. Yeah, just about. Probably bringing Vivian along would probably help differently because we have no 2 normalities. Because I think Hugo fights better with stunners. So, at least that's how I remember from the kit.
Please forgive me.
Standing by. Good day.
Let's give him a break. Let's give him a break and give our number one fan, her due. Now, am I going for a Yi Juan? If I pronounce your name right? Don't know.
My blade.
I mean, I
is already
pre-farmed this stuff. I mean, I already pre-farmed. It's like me pre-farming for Cypher. I still don't know if I want to get her, so I still want to see if it's favor. So, you know.
Get back.
Oh, what the hell? That didn't work.
Go. Let's hurry it up.
And these guys are a little bit tankier than I remember.
Take this. Keep up to my track. Weakling.
Yeah, Miyabi's still kind of... I think they downgrade Miyabi's damage output. Because she kind of just destroyed everything back in, what, 1.5, I want to say? I don't know. Don't quote me on that one. But, yeah, I think they may have downgraded Miyabi just a tad bit. But then again, I'm not really a numbers person. I wouldn't really know.
My blade is already sheathed. Weak spot. Time to go home. Right. Weakling.
Yeah, speaking of stealing wipeouts, Miyabi still does that too. But, yeah, I still don't know if I want to go for Yi Xuan, if I'm pronouncing her name still. I am forever going to constantly question myself if I'm pronouncing it right. Because I can't pronounce Mandarin that well, at all. Like, non-existent. So.
Weakling. Okay. Get back. It's over.
Oh! That was one of the few times we actually get 2 characters on here. Still waiting for that multiplayer part, though. Actually, I gotta look up if actually are they still going to do the multiplayer thing or not, because it's been quite a while since they teased it, and I doubt they're going to do that. Probably just going to stick it to like the mini games, because I don't know how multiplayer will work since you can't really switch characters out during assist and pairing and all that. Haha. So, let me see here really quickly here, because I know I got a long way to go to fix all that. Yeah, we're not even close to a quarter of the amount of either chips that she requires just to upgrade her skills. But we are about I want to say halfway in terms of leveling her up. The only drawback is that we don't know what discs she uses, and we don't have the right materials to even break her level cap to 60. So, there's that. Other than that, we're okay, because I got like a free 10 pull plus what, 3 more pulls off of that, plus whatever freebies I've been getting, plus 6. So there's that. Yeah. So gotta go back to 6th Street there, and then we gotta start doing one of the events. Now sorry, didn't want it. Let's see here. So, first up is, I don't think there's any particular order. I think, no, that came out after. I think this one came out first, I believe. So, commissioned during Renowned Director. Is this going to be one of those that we do, like, the photo mode thing again? Because that'll be kind of fun. I forgot to, oh yeah, this is on. Let's walk through this story of the first film. On the gravel road, the wild town, 2 tall cowboys duel, revolvers in hand, tumbleweeds roll in. Sectors of see 2 hats fall on the ground. Their owners look at each other in admiration. Soon enough, the trill tune. Cowboys are at the bar drinking and swapping stories. I guess Billy counts as a cowboy, but he's kind of not. Well, liars. That's weird. Cowboy duels. Casey, your expression. Yeah, I don't know. I can't really see lighter with a. Oop. You can find sub requirements. Yes. Okay, so this is not the during combat thing, because I found out that during combat was like very niche. I guess that's the term for it. Because you had to do it a particular way. Outrang face off and let's but does that's the thing. Does Billy even eat? He doesn't have a mouth, does he? Maybe he has a human face underneath this mask. I don't know. That'd be kind of cool. Maybe he's more like Boot Hill, except he's not like filtered by his intergalactic like swearing. I knew it. You're really a really great director. Yeah, this is the same thing. This is her last thing that we did last time. We just took things, which is simple. Their story begins with a chance to redeem which last go on. This sounds like a certain some. Oh, Vivian. Oh, uh-oh. I feel like this is just a thing that's about to happen. That's like they're about to fight over Wise. Yeah, that's okay because Vivian and Ellen never really interacted till then. We need Corin or another goth girl, and we have a goth squad. Ellen's so tired of this shit. It's like, can I go home now? I'm tired. I've been OTing all day. Poor Ellen's like, can I just go home already? I'm OT. I got exams tomorrow. Girls are in trouble. They're perfectly touching girls' hearts. I don't know about that part. Together, violent things, a private detective risks all infiltrating a dangerous crime gang in a dark alley. Is this Jane? She's like the closest thing we got to a detective. Zhu Yan? Yeah, because I was going to say Zhu Yan's just a regular officer. Did I say regular officer? I did not mean a regular. She's a officer. Wait, what the hell? Wait, what? Wait, where am I? Where have you taken me? Dangerous science. I'm not even looking at the objectives. I'm sorry. 8 hours. It's actually the detective's mentor. Preferably late hours. Okay. Yes, we forcing poor Jane to be out here this late. Well, yeah. Yeah, I wasn't really reading the objectives. I'm like, wait a minute. Darkness seems to know where to go. Your knack for creating a vibe of the film is seriously impressive. The next short will be something different. I hope you're as stoked as I am. Speaking of which, well-known songstress is tired of keeping the show going on all the time during a fan meetup. Yeah, so a lot of people have been asking me about getting Astra, and I've heard that she's not very useful. Cause, yeah, she isn't useful. I'm like, I played her demo. I'm like, I was a little confused on what her whole thing was. I mean, she's a support, but that's it. Evelyn's like, okay. Yo, Rox. Hey! What the? Like, girl, get out of my... whatever, we'll take it. We'll take it. A photoception where someone's taking a selfie with Astra and we took a photo of them with it. Okay, whatever. I was actually expecting this to be the combat one, but, okay. Yeah, I'm still see Saber out of, Evelyn there. Just give her a sword and give her a lot of food and she's good to go. Okay. We're cleaning up a little bit of the backlog, and depending how fast I do this, because this is probably going to be like less than an hour, seeing as we're already like halfway through this, I think. Yeah, because I was actually expecting it to be combat based, but you know. And I actually had to cheat. I had to look up Yi Jian, if I'm pronouncing her name right. Oh no, you're not late at all. We have like 4 more days to finish this thing though, because we were given like a good 2 weeks, and I was going to like decide if I want to do it or not. Oh, and also I hurt my legs. That's why I couldn't record anything at the time. I was too much in pain. Because a certain 54-pound doggo jumped me. Uh-oh. Oh, we're doing some old-fashioned samurai flicks. S8 power duo. Cool. Switching to wide shots. She looks so serious. Is there a reason why you're staring at me? Okay, so intro. Yeah, but why can't we just go like the old-fashioned style of like, oh god, what's the director's name? They even have the director's mode in Ghost of Tsushima, and I was laughing while my brother was playing it. I was like, oh, I dare you to play it entirely in black and white. That would be totally off. Yep. Classic filter. In fact, I don't mind doing this kind of thing because the combat one's always fun, but it's just that you have to have specific like checks off of it during combat. Yeah. Ironically, I did take photography class during my campus time while I was trying to get my art degree a couple of years back before, you know, COVID fucked everything up. Yep. Well, that was pretty damn quick. And we get free materials, which would have been useful for Hugo if I haven't already pre-grinded everything. Okay. Alright, so the next one is... this one. Novelist, distant land, brings wonderful news. So, where is this located? Teleport me! Who is this guy? Suspicious man of the ballet twins. Yes. Who wears... no, never mind. I shouldn't say that because Belle's kind of wearing orange in the middle of the night. Let me see here. So... in case I want to grind more later, because I want to make the video at least worthy. Don't miss out. Novelist oh god. Zayu has come from distant lands to bring a unique storytelling experience. Sick of the same old routine and craving something fresh? Craving something fresh? Don't want to just be a quiet reader anymore? Why not take the reins and give it a shot? A whole new vibe, a whole new plot, and most importantly, let's create something one of a kind together. Why does it sound like, not Memory of Chaos. What was that one where you relive the stories in the Jiangelo Fu? Where you actually go into, like, the world. Because I know Arknights have similar things with that with Dusk's ink painting, where you can actually bring things to life from the literature. Hell, that's where Dusk usually hides. She hides it in one of her scrolls just to stay away from it because she's kind of like an introvert. Still waiting for that Arknights Enfield to come out in August, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna play the shit out of that game. Let's see here. My dear guest, want to jump into the new narrative experience, but hold up, I say it is not a new customer anymore, so I can help you with any discounts. I'm looking for someone who will help me with discounts. Oh, so that's not what you're after? Sorry, I think I'm getting a bit paranoid. It's just because I've been here forever, but the few folks that come up with me either wanted to help them sign a new users or discounts or just hand me flyers. It's kind of weird. Do people really not like my ideas, or are they just getting bored of the stories? There's just so many boring ones out there. See, boring stories can totally be like poison, right? But trust me, this time you can really get, like... You know how a story is told is critical. That's what makes a difference between just an event. Even the same event can feel totally different if you switch it up in order. I don't know. Seeing is that I want to make my own RPG, and you know that idea is kind of like still up in the air. It really depends on what you're trying to do. That's why when people say, "Oh, Rings of Power was a thing," it's like, yeah, it's a thing, all right. I most definitely not agree with it, but it's a thing, all right. You're talking to the guy who read the books in elementary school and loved the damn movies, not the old cartoon movies. We're talking about the ones that came out in 2000s. So it's like, yeah, it's a different perspective, but and you're talking to the guy who grew up with RTSs, Godzilla, Gundam, and medieval fantasy bits, and anime. Definitely cannot forget my weeb heritage. I want to get involved with a story written in a totally new way, which is called interactive storytelling. I kick those things off in the beginning, and then they get a whole new choice of how it goes, which might even change the whole story. So it's like what was that thing called? What was that joke that they said in TTS and Warhammer Alpha Boost's like spin-off? It's like they were doing like a Warhammer Fantasy tabletop thing, but they were using like some sort of thing that allows them to write the story as you play. So it's like it's not. I don't want to call it the AI directive, so like they did with Left 4 Dead, where it adjusts the difficulty. If you're doing too well, they'll send everything at you. But if you're doing really, really badly and you're hurting a lot, they'll just send less things after you. Something like that. It adjusts to your perspective in a sense. Sounds kind of familiar. Yeah. Oh shit! I should have chose the second part. Damn it! I should have chose. Isn't it basically a game? Does it? You think it's like a game, but I see some differences. The big thing is that my story is all about the words. Okay. Well, honestly, I picked up a lot from games. If literature can influence games and movies, why can't it influence by them too? I mean, I like Bloodborne. It kind of fuses gothic horror with freaking badass orchestra where you're getting your ass beaten. And, you know, Eldritch horrors, by the way. And gun. Games and literature, yep. So yeah, I'm a novelist, but my book sales are about as empty as my pen name. I realize my stories might not grab people because they don't have enough reader or, say, co-author input. So I thought, what if I let the readers actually be real authors, not just interpreting my works, but really getting them to writing process? That sounds like a PR nightmare. That means that you don't own the stories, that it's their stories. That's why I'm stepping out of my comfort zone and finding partners. You gotta write up a contract for that one, dude, because people could just steal the idea and just say it's theirs because you gave them the power. That's what I want to see, sure. But I really think the story is created this way won't be mine. I'm here to make something different. By the way, have you heard of, I'm not sure if I'm gonna pronounce this right. Wi-Fi Peninsula. I don't know. The white boxes gives you materials. What white boxes? Wi-Fi Peninsula. Isn't Wi-Fi Peninsula where we're going to in 2.0? And honestly, it's a killer spot for novelists. So as much as it contrasts up and down, upside, inside out, clean and messy, it's got busy streets and escape from reality and something unique. Something tells me we're going to see this guy again in 2.0. It's definitely a magnet for visitors, but it's just in my everyday life. I wanted something different, so I left my hometown looking for new ideas. You can say that if I want to check out new stories and experiences in different lives, go explore other places. I think Wi-Fi Peninsula could be a solid choice for you. I get a chance. Anyway, I babbled enough to invite you to help me finish the story. The title is A Tale Through the Looking Glass. Sounds... Isn't that a... No way. They did not just reference frickin' Alice in Wonderland. Or is it based off Wonderland? Because it's like looking through the plain glass. I might be memorizing my literature a little bit differently here, because it sounds super familiar. The tale sounds kind of mysterious, right? Does it spark your interest? There's a saying that the author is dead, and isn't that it's an invite for readers to jump in. So how about joining my story and helping me wrap it up, turning it into our story? Sure, why not? Oh, it's this thing now. Okay. Oh god. Storytelling is a journey between reality and imagination, ever-changing with each tale. The shattering pages and boundless thought, forging a deep connection between writer and reader. You step into the story and the world shifts between reality and illusion like a mirage upon water. Even as a mere listener, it stirs something deep within you. So why not go even further? How about entering the uncharted waters of fiction, stirring up the tide, shape its course, and let the story grow and become part of you, or perhaps you become part of it. Oh, we're getting in some yin and yang stuff here. Okay. Traveling alone is convenient, yet loneliness is inevitable. However, you are fortunate. From Hunkaster, there's a supply material box in Swarm Disaster. Hold up. For some reason, chat's not working for some reason. Oh god. That's my problem. I haven't really touched Swarm Disaster since we have the Bretonian hero thing to deal with. I honestly don't know. I haven't really touched Swarm Disaster. I kind of did a little bit of it, and then kind of just stopped. Let's see here. And this traveling companion is... Given these descriptions, who would you rather be your traveling companion? The thing is that I kind of got Jane off of a whim, and I still don't have her W engine. Beyonce is definitely bodyguard material, but Lighter is loyal as hell. Well, these two are most definitely loyal. Jane's just a really hard to read person, but she's not a bad person. I feel motivated today. A girl with fox ears is good in every way, except for her tenacity to drift off and daydream. She is a highly skilled combat, yet often remains in a stage of emptiness that she calls training. What exactly is training? According to her, it's both a resistance to life and an acceptance of it. Though this profound practice, she tirelessly hones your soul. Okay. With a companion at your side, the once lonely journey starts to take a new meaning, as if a voice is whispering in your ear. More than the treasure at the end, the journey itself is becoming truly matters. Let's see here. You have a book spirit. Wait. You have some book spirit companions who do not belong to this realm, drifting between texts and stories they do. You possessing attributes that counter is in battle. This is these electric books.
This is the path I follow.
So lightning base?
Pilot standing by.
Yeah, okay. Oh, okay. They are literally telling us that.
Waking up at 8. Eradicate.
Starlight! Want to see the red scarf?
This is the path I follow.
I'm confused. Wait a minute.
Eradicate all evil. This is the path. Do I?
Wait.
Number 0. Andy.
Oh, whoops.
Eradicate
That's
all
what I forgot
evil.
to do. I'm like, wait a minute, something's off here. What am I
This
doing
is the
wrong?
path.
I was like, wait a minute, I'm too invested in
Eradicate
this.
all. Waking up. Good day.
Wait.
Lord Phaeton. This is
Oh,
the
you
path I
son
follow.
of a bitch. I could have just used him instead.
Huh?
Okay.
Come on, standing by.
And then, thus you and your companions press forward, supporting each other as you draw ever closer to There's treasure trove. One day, your companion points towards the billowing sea of clouds in the distance and shares a theory, because that's a legendary piece of spoken myths. Guess it's not without merit. Investigating seems the logical course of action. However, no matter how hard you push forward, the sea of clouds remains just out of reach. The thick mist gradually engulfs you, and when you finally regain your senses, you find yourself standing at a three-pronged crossroad. You choose to... Oh, there's no fourth option. Three-pronged crossroad. You know, with stuff like this, I would just do the thing that nobody would expect and just go back. Because sometimes those kind of puzzles, like, it forces you to go back, and that's usually the right answer sometimes. Especially if all three of them either lead to death or just repeats the same thing. We go straight. The road stretches ahead, but it isn't long before you encounter an obstacle. With crimson eyes and fluffy fur, you came across something dangerous-looking wolf tyrant. Wait, there's only one wolf tyrant in this game. Just as your companion steps forward trying to protect you, he takes the initiative to show good using your suspicions. When you sip the tea he prepared, he couldn't help but marvel how luxurious and life-wealthy his household must be. Okay. So, despite encountering some unforeseen troubles, it seems everything turned out fine in the end. Maybe that's what the jury is all about. You can protect each decision. It will take my discretion. Yeah, because usually there's no right answer. You just go straight. Fuck it. Go in the middle road and risk traffic. Okay.
Eradicate all evil. Do I really? I would never turn down.
Okay, so we can't use the same character over and over again. Got it.
Waking up at 8.
Shit.
I'm so tired. Awaiting. You have my complete support.
I'm running out of characters. You push forward through this dense fog against the grass until you flicker to side. It turns out to be a modest inn. Exterior worn and tattered, still standing out. Only refuge in this desolate land. Stepping inside the fragile-looking structure, you and your companion find yourselves face-to-face with the innkeeper, a woman floating in air, man feigning illness or slack off, tough-looking bear. Woman floating in the air. Is that supposed to be Rena? Because she's the only one that floats. That's obviously Haramasa. And then there's Big Ben. Tough-looking bear. Just as your companion hesitate to approach, the large bear gives a shy smile, steps forward, and takes your dusty packs and settles you in lodging. Not only that, but he also prepared a hearty meal and steamed hot bath water. As the rising steam soothes your weariness, you sigh in relief and exhaustion melts away. A twinge of guilt creeps in. You had judged him by his appearance, but his thoughtful hospitality speaks for itself. Hey, don't you know that's racist against bears? That's the best Yogi Bear I can do. Okay, so electricity. I am running out of characters. Whoops.
Awaiting for
I keep forgetting to confirm it. And then we got ice.
Do I really need to take this class?
Attack specialty.
Please forgive me for stealing the moonlight.
After a night of deep slumber, you abruptly awaken at dawn. Urgently, your companion urges you to gather your belongings and leave at once. The place is riddled with eerie abnormalities, making it unwise to linger. Rest with sharp your weary mind, and as wakefulness fully takes hold, you begin to notice the unsettling details that escaped you the night before. The strangest thing of all is... This is getting weird. This is getting very weird. The innkeeper is constantly eating. There are no other guests in the inn. I mean, that would be the shocking part. But the thing is that it never said anything about other people being there. I feel like these two are just jokes. Yes, the more you think about it, the more unsettling it is. Throughout your time with the innkeeper, yes, his mouth is constantly chewing on something, barely stopping for even a month. Sure, meals should be savored, but for 2 whole hours? There's definitely something suspicious going on, Hugo. Yeah, I got his W engine randomly because I was just trying to roll single polling. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. He's at E0, he's still kind of terrifying. Okay. But should you listen to your companion and leave the inn at once? You've already spent a night here and nothing unusual has happened. Could their worries be unfounded? Besides, if you stay and talk a little more with the innkeeper, you might be getting more info about the treasure. You hesitate. This isn't greed. No, definitely not. You simply want the treasure too much. It could change everything, and you fulfill a long-lost wish. Besides, this isn't the reckless gamble. You have your reasons, and yet you can't shake the unsettling feeling in your chest. We are running out of companions here. Okay, so we got another fire.
Preparing to move out.
We got Saber.
Starlight,
Nicole.
Officer 148, Zhu ready.
Julian, I choose you. And then another stun. Shit.
Ready and
Do we have another stun character?
One good day.
It's our turn.
Need some?
You want to test my hammer?
Yeah. Thank God Kalita was still with us. It's like, oh god, I totally forgot Kalita was a stun character. For some reason, I thought she was an offense character. Just as you hesitate, you feel a sudden rush of water surging beneath your feet. At first, you dismiss it as a mere leak in this state of disrepair, but something's wrong. The water level is rising unnaturally fast, already threatening to submerge you and your companion up in the waist. In a desperate bid to steady yourself, your hand instinctively grab into something nearby. Looking down, you realize you picked up Why? Why? Why do I feel like these are supposed to be, like, referencing characters, but I have no clue? This is kind of goofy, but kind of fun, weird at the same time. Let me see here. Tether wood plank. A wooden plank that could have kept you afloat, but broken one is clearly unfit for such a daunting task. You tried several times to lie on it, but it seems that you need rescuing more than you did. Left with no choice, you abandoned the plank and hurried to the exit. Okay. The item you managed to grab turns out to be worthless. Still, driven by sheer determination, you swim your way out of the inn. Before you can even make your sense of what's outside, before you can check if your companion is safe and sound, a powerful wave crashes over you and wakes you up. You sit up and look out into the half-open window, and outside the world comes into focus. The innkeeper is cleaning, pouring out a bucket of water over the overgrown weeds in the courtyard. The murky water floods a small clump of earth nearby an anthill. Could it be for some unexplained reason your soul momentarily wandering into this anthill? This could momentarily calms your restless heart. You shake it off and call for your companion. Time to keep moving and pressing forward towards the mines. And then a damp sensation spreads beneath your feet. Your heart skips a beat, looking down at water forming your next feet. Okay. This is starting to get kind of weird.
Starlight. Want to see the?
It's up. Pick me. This is. Did you? Is it work time?
I was going to say we were running out of ice characters. We were running out of ice characters. I was like, wait a minute, wait a minute.
Something. One.
We were running out of ice characters.
Subject.
Okay, so yeah, it's basically yeah. So, well, that was a lot. I guess you're supposed to play this in 5 separate days. Maybe that's why. Okay. So what do you think? Help me finish our story? Sure. Oh, yeah, there's branches. Okay. Hold up. I choose lighter. The red scarf drifting around the man's neck flickers like a wandering flame. Much like his own carefree nature, he seems incredibly reliable, effortlessly resolving any crisis that arises. However, being around him can be a bit exhausting. After handling every unexpected incident along the way, he always seeks your praise. Fortunately, a simple, heartfelt compliment is enough to satisfy him. That's it. I was expecting... I feel like I was supposed to play this, like... Huh. Because I don't think there's any other branching moments here. Yeah, see, we were supposed to do this in multiple times, so let's see here. That's 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Yeah, so these things have to be these have to be concluded in the next 3 hours, which is going to be a pain in the ass. Oh boy. Well, I wasn't expecting it to finish it that quickly. Let me see here. 3 hours. Damn, 3 hours? Hold on. Let me double check the time here. Oh wait, what am I doing? I can just do it from here. What am I doing? Shit, it hasn't even been a whole hour yet. Okay. I feel kind of betrayed, but okay. Shit, if I knew this was going to be like this, I would have recorded it on my own time. So, we have 3 hours to do stuff, so I guess we can do some of the stuff I've been neglecting to do. That's not it. Wait. I was just gonna say, wait a minute, did I run past it? Okay. Yeah, I wasn't. I totally forgot that those things were like it takes more than like almost a day to do it because it requires time for it to work. So let's see here. Yeah, so we don't have access to her class yet, so we're gonna have to just work on stuff here. I mean, I could do this ones here, but these guys seem to be more tankier than I remember. And then there's this. I think this one's the easier one to get rid of it.
Good day. Do I really need to take? I would never.
Please forgive me for stealing the moonlight.
It's the all-powerful ice team. The all-powerful. And then, yeah, this is gonna be like a very short stream.
My blade is already sheathed. Out of the way. Take this.
At your service.
And I guess we could also do some Hollow Zero as well, just to add some time to it. Otherwise, this is going to be a very short stream. Shit, if I knew it was going to be this short, I would have just said, screw it, I just do it on my own time.
My blade is already sheathed.
Some things just don't go according to plan.
Yep. I don't enjoy repetitive scripts.
Really? Oh wow, okay, that's a nice kick. You must have Chuck Norris's action pants, because there's no way in hell you can do that with regular dress pants. He must be a fan of Chuck Norris's action jeans. Anybody remember those commercials? I thought they were funny.
My blade is already sheathed. Okay. Take this.
Okay, Hugo is just stealing, no, it's just aura stealing at this point. I guess we can do one more, yeah. Seeing as I'm gonna have to use all my time to get the materials for, Yixian?
My blade is already sheathed. Watch out. Out of the way.
Didn't even give Hugo the spotlight this time. Wow, okay. But, I'll show the stats off one more time, just in case, anyone forgot to look at it. Especially you, Rocks, in case you're wondering how bad Hugo is.
I wish you a fabulous
So,
day.
according to what I understand, is he relies on stun to do more damage, especially if they're, the stun gauge is all full. So, this is what I got. Yeah, he's kind of up there with Miyabi. It's terrifying. Oh, wrong button. So Miyabi is only doing 94% crit, which doesn't seem too much because her whole gimmick is just doing abnormality debuffing and whatnot, and just doing damage stacking. I think you just call it burst damage at this point. It's like not damage over time, but it's just burst damage because it has to fulfill the frostbite and also the frostfire buildups. So that probably adds to that too. But the crit rate is subpar insane. And I think he might out DPS Ellen because Ellen is already. This is a weird thing because Ellen's the way that I even redid her discs too. I still don't have her W engine as well, so she's not doing full potential stuff, but she's doing absurd damage, but she's being out-damaged by Miyabi, and then Miyabi's potentially, depending on the circumstances, is being out-damaged by Hugo. So it's like, okay, and I care not for team comps, honestly. I just use whatever fucking works. But it's like, yeah, you have to have stun characters to work for Hugo to unleash the full amount of damage he does. But that doesn't matter. I mean, 73% crit rate alone is already scary. I mean, Miyabi already has 61. That, don't get me wrong, that's still kind of terrifying. And then Ellen only has a 43.4, but, you know, 162% crit damage is nothing to sneeze at. So, yeah, and I think I might have to rework some of them. Yeah, and then Evelyn is up to 62. You know, it's up there. Everyone is at least above 2,500, give or take. So, yeah, that's the number. That's the numbers for the nerds. I'm not a number person.
Please forgive me.
But
for stealing the
yeah.
moonlight.
Oh yeah, I can finally change this now. Because I had this since my free-to-play days. I can finally change this. Yay! I can finally change it! Okay. But, yeah. Very short stream. I was not expecting the events to be finished, all said and done. And... yeah. I was expecting the events to be a lot longer. In fact, if I knew it was going to be like this, I would pile this up with the floral event thing. But the floral event and the fast food, you know, thing was kind of like due. So, anywho, I'll start the next stream in the next 10 minutes, so this will be a good time for breaks, get snackies in real time. If not, next stream will be next on the playlist or something. I don't know. This is a little Ryan here. Sign out. Sorry, I'll probably see you guys in the next 10 minutes or something like that. Till then, later, folks.